back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen, and today we are reacting to Jubilee's 6 Psychics Predict the Fake Psychic. Ooh, spooky. Psychics. Yeah, they're pretty scary, right? Well, that's what I thought. That's why I decided we were going to react to this. Not the scariest video, but it's psychics. Kind of creepy. So yeah, let's get into it. Jubilee presents.
We brought together 7 psychics.
I am
Seven.
a psychic.
I am 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 a psychic.
I'm not gonna lie, Richard. Where is he? Yeah, he feels like a triad.
I am a psychic.
I don't know. Just want to say that
One
earlier
is a
on.
liar. If the group discovers who the liar is, they'll split a cash prize. If the liar survives, he or she wins the entire prize.
I wouldn't mind doing an odd man out. I think it would be pretty fun.
What's everybody's zodiac sign before we even start?
Zodiac
Taurus.
sign. Is the zodiac sign very psychic? I suppose with the cards and shit, right?
Your
Alright.
Well, Capricorn.
Capricorn.
Who has a
Libra.
website dedicated to their psychic business?
At the top of it, it was more of just like seeing who was answering very generically or kind of piggybacking off of what everyone else was saying.
But that's how this game
What makes
works.
you a psychic? Like, what are your gifts?
Clairvoyance.
Clairvoyant.
I have way too much stuff. Exorcisms.
Also specialize past life readings and trajectory.
Bones, mediumship, tarot.
Do we have any?
Okay, I believe him. He sounds legit. He knows too much. I believe him. I don't think he's the mole.
Star seeds here. Oh, definitely right here.
The
Somebody
hell
who
is
is
star
more evolved
seeds?
is going to know what a star seed is, and so by identifying those that were familiar with that, I knew for sure was a real psychic.
Where from?
I'm from
I still think it's the man in the suit.
Galaxies. I have 8 birthmarks on my body, so those are galaxies that you're from.
All right, anybody else?
I know about them, I just don't subscribe.
And you, kind sir, on the end.
I that's not something I do.
I think he's the fake. That's my prediction. I don't know. I think he's trying too hard. I think it's him. If it's not him, it's the lady next to him. No. If it's not him, it's the lady in the blue. That's my prediction.
I was kind of nervous because I was like, there are so many aspects of how
He's
someone
definitely a psychic.
comes to be a psychic, and then it was so heavy. There were so many energies.
Yeah, he's definitely a psychic. Ugh. She said star seeds, so
I don't know what the right slang would be to use, but we had a vampire on stage.
oh shit, they called it
I
Richie
didn't like
a
energy. I felt
vampire.
like Rihanna was trying too hard.
Oof, I think she is a psychic.
He knew that I wrote his name, so he made sure he wrote mine because he was threatened by me. And that's what I'm used to since I am a light worker and I do everything with a pure intent, and half of these people up here do not do everything with a pure intent. So I was like, oh wow, of course the light worker gets shunned off first.
So when did you come into your gifts?
I was born with it.
Okay.
Everyone is gonna say they were born with their gift. That's the easy answer. I wouldn't hear what Count Dracula has to say.
So, same. But also I studied, so like I will say, like I did a lot of studying. So like I went to New Orleans, I learned how to read bones. Does anyone use tools?
At first, I thought that I was gonna be the person that was asking, like doing the most interrogation, but once he started, I was like, great, because I figured it could work against a person.
Are we like
Probably
part-time
could.
psychics? Are we full-time?
I work as a Reiki master.
I feel like he's writing codes. Count Dracula is definitely the mole. He's too quiet. He's not answering that many questions. It's gotta be
Part
him.
of my work is, using
This lady is coming up with the most random shit. Even Jubilee is like, we don't know what that is. We're gonna put it down here so that you guys. So Reiki is a spiritual healing art that roots in Japanese origin, a form of energy work using spiritually guided life force energy. Either she read a lot, or she is psychic.
my psychic skills, of course, but I don't do tarot readings and all that. I could, but I don't.
She did, you know, she referenced a lot that she did Reiki. So I was like, you're not really mentioning like other abilities. She just stuck with Reiki, and I was like, any Beverly Hills housewife does Reiki.
Do you have a
Jesus.
spirit that you contact prior to any sort of activity?
My
who
ancestors.
Ancestors.
I go directly to God's source, creator.
Okay.
Saint Germain.
Yeah.
I do Papa Legba. That's sort of my main.
Voodoo.
And how did you come about?
Of course, the fucking guy who looks like Count Dracula does voodoo. Oh, I don't know. It's between him or her. That's.
Well,
I'm
it's
still going
no,
with
no,
that.
no. It's my ancestry is very old. We date back in the United States to the 1500s. We were French Protestants, and we were known as witches, heretics, mumblers, spellcasters.
Got it.
Are you a magician?
In a sense, yes. I don't do magic tricks.
Black or white?
There's no such thing. There is no such thing. It depends. It's all about intent. It's all about intent.
Well, if you
tool,
violate
or are
free
you-
will, that's
Yeah.
black magic. So that, I mean, but call it what you want.
People think of light magic and dark magic, and really it's just
Oh,
about
man, I'm starting to
intent.
believe him
I
now.
think they were surprised because I wasn't all light and love and my higher power.
Do you have a spiritual
I
practice
think
that you use
he's
and hone in?
psychic.
I'm a Reiki master teacher.
I'm certified and taught in about 15 different modalities. I teach psychic development, I work with children, and I do Reiki attunements at men's prisons, women's prisons, as well as just for work.
Can you show us your Daikomyo really quick?
My dialectic.
Daikomyo. Are you a Reiki master?
Oh, yes, which one?
Your symbol.
My symbol? Okay. Well, first I'll go
Aha! She's fumbling. It's her. It's her.
with Shokure, Seiheki.
It's
Like,
okay.
I'm all pressured.
But
My
my
question
question is,
is-
psychic is such an umbrella term.
I didn't really see necessarily the relevancy in me drawing Reiki symbols. And that kind of made me feel a little bit suspicious on a more energetic level. Like, why is this person coming at me?
Now, do you guys do any like
It's
distant
just part of
work?
the thing. If you're gonna
Distant
keep
work
quiet,
with
people
the
will come for you.
Oh yeah,
I do.
It
Because I do.
depends.
Yeah,
It
depends,
depends.
right?
I have a
Yeah.
few freezer spells at home right now.
Oh no.
Ooh, just in case, yeah. Your steak won't freeze, just freeze. Yeah, you could put a freezer. It's a shame there. It's a stupid joke, I'm sorry.
Who's in the freezer?
What do I do after? I'm not going to tell you who's in the freezer. A freezer spell is a very important aspect because it slows people down. Those whom would wish negative energy upon you, you sort of write their name and you freeze them. You're physically taking their energy and making it small so they can't get out as easily. Or rather, they will leave you alone quicker.
He's a character. He does a lot of
That's weird.
magic I wouldn't do.
I think you can, like, you can put blocks on people. I don't think
can.
that is, and in terms of black or white, I think there's so many, I learned in anthropology, there are so many racial associations with the word black
That's why I
magic.
can't stand it.
Yes.
This guy is solid. I think he goes all the way, or they take him out because why the fuck not?
Yeah, it's because when you think of black magic, what do you think? You think of the bones, you think of spirits,
You think of things that are
so
so
dark and
Yeah.
spooky. Well, she was so pretty, and when I first saw her, I was like, I think you're a model, not a psychic.
I noticed she
She's
started
a-
to piggyback off of what everyone else was saying, and it was kind of just like, so what do you actually do?
It's the lady in the blue dress, right?
With her, everything kept going back to being Reiki, 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 Reiki.
Oh, no,
and I
Chantal's
thought,
the other lady.
"Hmm,
Yeah.
Everyone feels confident that you've already
No, you must keep playing.
game now. Raise your hand if you have any doubt and would like to. So majority wins, which means it's the end. If the lights turn green,
What? They're already at the end.
if the lights turn red, the liar is still in the box and loses.
Oh, I honestly think it's the lady in the blue.
I knew the mole was still in here.
Mole, please step forward now.
I knew.
What?
I knew it too. I felt it. I felt it.
Would you like to move the mole up to the doctor?
Well,
I did divination before I came here, and I actually have it written down. I was looking for the mole to be female, around the age 25, dark hair, mixed race, brown eyes, hair past her shoulders, curly. I have it written down.
Bullshit. Bullshit. Show us now. Show us now.
Yeah, I can. The only thing is I put straight hair though, actually. Brown eyes, female about 25.
Damn.
Okay.
So I'm
I'll
not
buy
a
it.
psychic because I don't have that clear ability to connect to a higher consciousness at this time, because I know there's a lot of healing that I need to do in order for that to open up.
I knew your shoes. It was your shoes. I can't explain. They're fly. They're really nice. But I was just like, I just knew.
I didn't think it
This
was
is
any of
beautiful.
the dudes.
But this is
But I
trying
did
so
suspect it was
hard.
fat.
I knew upon arriving. I felt it, but
Yeah.
this is why it pays to follow your intuition, kids.
My bias, based on probably what the mole was wearing, indicated to me that she was probably a real psychic, because that's sort of how they dress. I shouldn't have let that get in my mind, but
I'm not gonna lie, I also judged her on her what she was wearing. I was just like, oh, that kind of seems like she does like happy stuff, like earrings and shit like that. So I was like, man, that girl's psychic. That's why I went heavily on the girl, the lady in the blue, and the other dude, because I thought the other guy did too much, and the lady in the blue, I don't know, I think she said too little for me.
I started second guessing my
Oh, yeah, let's do
information
this.
I had done earlier.
$100. Make it holla. Hey. What?
Well, at least she got paid. Well, what she got paid $1,000
What
for
I
this.
appreciated about this is that I really thought that this was going to be like, you know, a scene from Gladiator where we were all going to try to out-psychic each other. So I do think that everyone led with questions, and I think we shared light on the stereotypes of what a psychic is. So hopefully people can learn from that by watching this.
That's the end of this episode. Follow us on IG, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah. Do what he said. Follow them on IG. I'll leave the link to Jubilee's channel in the description below. You can go check them out. They post a bunch of content similar to this and a bunch of other content. Go guys, check them out. Well, that was the psychics. I got it wrong, and I even picked 2 out of 7, and I got it wrong. Let me know in the comments who you said in the beginning, and don't lie. Don't skip to the end and see who it was, and then put who it was. Put who you think in the beginning and see if you got it right off your first impressions. But anyway, that was going to be the video for today. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.